Hey, good people. Um, Happy Good Friday. Like literally, happy Good Friday. It's your girl, Frederica McClary Easley, back with another offering for Flow to Heal Yoga. Um, Last week I missed y'all, but y'all know I had the event partnering with UT San Antonio Department of Public Health for National Health Week. We hosted a wellness discussion as well as I led a flow at the Empower House in San Antonio, which is an amazing location. So if you're in the area, if you're looking for places to host an event, check them out. The location is beautiful. I learned a little bit of history that it actually was a home that the owner, as a part of his will, once he passed away, he wanted to make sure that the city had it, that it was, kept in its original form. It has an amazing view of downtown. They have indoor, outdoor space. And also, I did a post. I linked it to last week or earlier this week, excuse me, Flow. You probably saw the kids, right? So Miles wanted to be an instructor. We did like a evening flow, and so I was able to link the post to that. So if you are interested in how the event went or the space and things of that nature, then you can take a look at that. But yes, it was amazing. So anyway, it is Good Friday. I am struggling, y'all, because I have allergies. Austin is horrible for allergies. So I am all clogged up. I am inflamed. I am all of the things. And also, the kids are out of school today. So at any moment now, they may burst into the room, and that's just going to be what it is, right? I wanted to put a couple of poses together, flow together. We're actually going to work with our blocks today. So at home, feel free to use a pillow if you don't have blocks. You can also use like blankets that you fold up or roll up, things of that nature. The main purpose of the blocks is going to be to bring the mat closer to you or your body closer to it. I had a almost 2-year-old sleeping with us last night. And so they sleep wild. Yes, baby, they sleep wild. So anyway, let's get to it because she's calling me, and that means that this is, yes. You say hi. This is Lyric. You say hi. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into it, right? Let's set our clock and go to, all right, here we go. So the first pose that we're going to do is, back up, back up. One. I'm going to put you out the room. Yes. Back up, please. You can come sit with me. Okay, well then you can leave, Mama. Or you can come sit with me. Come sit next with me so you can do the pose. So we're going to do our butterfly pose. No. So the first pose yes. First pose we're going to do is a butterfly pose or bound angle. Excuse me. Lyric. Are you okay now? Are you okay? No. All right. So the first pose we're going to do is bound ankle. So as you are sitting on your bottom, make sure to first lift up your glutes so that you are actually sitting on your bone and not so much on your like fleshy parts, right? Those of us who have a a little bit of cushion back there. We gotta move it out the way, okay? And so you're gonna start recline bound angle by bringing the soles of your feet together with your legs open as if it was a book, or I guess a butterfly. So it's the first place that you can bring some blocks. A lot of times in this pose, people worry about if their legs are actually touching the floor or the mat. That's not the main focus. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. The main focus is to use this pose as an opportunity to open up your hips, open up your pelvic floor. I like to pull at the shoelace side of my feet or around my ankles so that I can use my elbows to push my elbows and my forearms to push my legs down. Okay. And also to start getting into my lower back. So I will arch my back while I'm in this position. Similar to cat cow. So I'll tuck and then arch, which feels so good, especially up around your shoulders, your traps area. On the tuck and then on the arch, you should feel the stretch in the center of your back, kind of like going towards your lower back, but more in the center, which is often a hard area to target, right? So I like to do several of these moves while in this pose and really exaggerating as you are tucking and arching. Then from here, I'll fold my legs and get into some side stretching. So we're going to take an inhale, bringing arms above head, right hand out to your side, touching your mat. It can be as close or as far away from you as is comfortable, but you are reaching over your left side, opening your rib cage, stretching out through your fingertips. So again, if your hand is more comfortable closer to you, you can do that. Again, the goal is to start opening, and of course what we do to one side, we do to the other. So I'm going to do a simple sway, bringing my left arm. Hopefully you don't have a toddler hanging on you, but if you do, thank you. We're going to come back to center. And then we're going to do a seated forward fold. So I'm going to stretch my legs in the front. This is also a pose where you can bring a block in, having it between your thigh and the back of your knee. Or you can actually just bring a gentle bend or a decent bend, a generous bend in your knee, right? Like the goal is to allow for there to be a stretch in your glutes, basically along your back line, okay? So your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, all of that, right? So we're going to bring our arms overhead. On an inhale, on an exhale, we're going to fold forward. And again, I am not concerned with your forehead being able to touch your knee. I am concerned about the stretch that you feel on your back line, depending on the kind of movement that you've had today thus far. That is going to do a lot to dictate uh, how you're able to get into this pose. I also like to flex and point my feet because you will see, if you do so, that there are different sensations. So when I point, I'm feeling something in my shins. I'm feeling a stretch. I'm feeling a pull here. And when I flex, now I'm back focused on that back line. Okay, so those are the 3 easy seated poses that we're going to do today. This is something that you can do in the bed. You don't even have to get out of it in order to accomplish it, but definitely an opportunity to start to move some things around and get into your body. Take some inventory on how you're feeling, and and hopefully, you'll feel better throughout the day for it. So I will quickly go through those 3 poses one more time, all together without the cueing. So we'll do some breathing. So this is reclined bound angle, which is bringing the soles of your feet to touch, opening up your legs as if it was a book or a butterfly. Again, don't worry about your knees touching your mat or the floor or your bed, wherever you are seated. Be sure to kind of rock and move your fleshy parts out the way. Make sure you're actually sitting on your sit bone. And we're going to go into a comfortable seated pose for some side stretches. Again, with this, your hand that is on your mat can be as close or as far away from you as possible. The focus is on a side stretch. And last but not least, legs extended. Again, making sure you're actually on your tailbone. Inhale, arms above head, engaging core. Bend either slight or generous in your knees. Fold forward. Flex and point your toes. And there you have it. And you can actually rotate through those 3 poses several times. You should notice that each time it is less uncomfortable, or you feel more settled in the pose. You may even notice that you need less of a bend in certain places, but you should see or be able to feel that your body is warming up. All right, y'all. I will see you next Friday. Have a great holiday weekend. Happy Easter. See you next time.